Good guy though. He and I get ramen every payday.
Yeah.
And fiance loves to talk about how, is he your little office boyfriend? It's like, no. Can't two straight men just go on little ramen dates together?
Right.
What's society come to?
Can't two guys just get fucking lunch?
Yeah. And yeah, we stare into each other's eyes, but that's not.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
talking about homoeroticism?
See, this is what I'm talking about, Bailey. It's not homoerotic for me to Lady and the Tramp ramen with my male friend at work.
No, that's the straightest thing you can do. Well,
thank you.
That's almost the straightest thing you can do. The straightest thing to do would be fucking him in the ass.
Ooh, you know what? You're right.
Oh my god.
I know I'm right.
That's why I said it. Yeah.
Yeah, the bisexual flag in my room is actually a cover.
It's all a bit.
Yeah, I've been infiltrating the LGBT agenda for years now.
Excuse you, it's LGBTQIAAP2S+.
That's crazy.
Yeah, down, up, left, right, start.
Actually, we prefer LGBTQ Mafia. Or
yeah,
sorry,
Alphabet
Alphabet Mafia, that's what it is.
That's what it is, yeah. The gays. I feel like my
Imagine I opened the episode with Matt just saying the gays, and then there's the intro, and I'm kidding.
I think when we start doing episodes with Pale, you do that.
Yeah.
Because I think every character in that little squadron is the gayest characters we've played.
What do you mean, Pale straight?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
What?
You figured out male pregnancy.
Yeah. It's a matter of science. You just gotta try enough times.
Mm-hmm. No, this is purely for science.
Look, it's the gayest robot I've made.
Ash,
Darian's
grab the
character.
pineapple flavor one.
Oh god.
Science. For science.
Quick, zinc supplements.
What do you zinc something do?
They increase the amount you come.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, big
Oh my god. You had to do that right as I'm taking a sip of my drink. Like,
yeah.
Perfect timing, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I respect
they call me the timer.
Well, I don't like that. It's horrifying. Just because what the implication. Yeah, just like in Always Sunny. The implication.
You know, because of the implication.
No,
she's not gonna refuse. You know.
Why?
Because of the implication.
I just wish I could see the writer's room for that episode. Like, I feel like we shouldn't do this. Why? Because the implication. No!
I feel like this is a bad idea. Why is that? Because of the implication.
It's just such a funny bit that should not be okay.
It's a little...
Actually, I'm not even sure if it is okay.
I don't think it is, but it's also, you know, comedy isn't illegal.
Yeah. Yet. Thanks,
I was about
Donald
to say
Trump.
that.
One of my least favorite things about him is that he's actually funny, which makes it all the harder. Not that he makes it very hard to hate him, but...
I still gotta say, the funniest left-wing meme I've seen in a while is JD Vance killed the Pope.
I've seen.
He
yes.
did.
I think that's hilarious.
No, it's not a meme. He did. He
Uh-huh.
caused that terror. He
just
caused
about
that.
to kill the Pope.
Yeah, just killed the Pope. That's what JD stands for. Just killed the Pope.
Dub.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah, I love that. I love Ted Cruz as a Zodiac killer.
He is.
That one's not a meme. That's
Yeah.
just true.
I saw in a Walgreens, there was some, like, in the magazine rack, it was Texas Monthly, and the cover was something about Ted Cruz, and then there was the tabloid that was like, new evidence about the Zodiac killer, and I'm like, no fucking what? Because they were right next to each other. I took a picture, but it would take me forever to find on my phone.
Yep. A vibe.
Yeah, no,
This man ate my son.
He did kill the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was just a little silly. Who are we to judge?
Did you even say please?
I love that you should have said please.
And the fucking, oh my god.
It's because JD Vance said to, was it Vladimir?
Zelensky. No, it was Zelensky.
Yeah, he's also Vladimir.
Yeah, so Zelensky came to do like a diplomatic talk at the U.S. and
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, literally was like, "Did you even say please?"
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, forever.
Anyway,
wars.
sliding right past politics.
Yep.
Darian said he just parked.
Bailey pro-war Ford.
No. It's a lot of my coworkers have very, very differing opinions. So when anything starts, I will never tell anyone what my opinions are. If you can guess them, good for you. No, but I have my coworkers are either it's the horseshoe theory of they're so far apart that they come around to being the same thing. And so for the sake of keeping people from getting fired and or killing each other in the parking lot, because some of them are that intense on both sides. Whenever it comes up, I'm just like, hey guys, what are you doing this weekend? To completely change them. Yeah, that's just a reflex.
See,
and I've got cousins, and whenever the family get-togethers.
That does make sense. I think I can identify pretty easily where your family falls on the political spectrum.
Yeah, just by going to their house.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's when the family from Colorado comes to visit the family in Texas.
Oh,
there are certain things we just don't talk about.
Yeah.
Did you even say please and thank you?
That's why I like. God.
Oh no! I hope he said it. Please.
He didn't. But have you seen There's basically a bunch of memes where it's JD Vance, but like horribly photoshopped.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
trying to make that the default image when you Google him.
It's fucking wretched to look at.
Mm-hmm. No, there are some bad ones.
People are making him in fucking Oblivion right now.
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get Oblivion remastered. I haven't looked at how much it costs.
It's actually super cheap right now.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's $50.
Okay. I'll wait, but it is fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you were interested, I definitely think it's worth it now. I'm probably going to wait, but that's just because I have a surplus of games already.
I'm literally playing through old Oblivion and haven't finished it yet, so.
Real.
Yeah. But then again, my PC is so old that I'll probably have to run Oblivion Remastered on super low settings and it won't be different. Did I hear Darian join?
Yes.
Yes,
Hi,
you
Darian.
did.
Oh.
Still there.
Are we killing the daughter of Lilith today or what?
Who's to say?
What we are doing today.
Who's to say he does?
We're doing.
It's day 63. I mean, technically, yes, but it's in-game day. So.
Oh God. So
how
3
fast
months. 3 months from now.
Listen. It's
I
how fast we get through this in-game day is up to you people.
Wow.
But it's day 63 of 1379. Last game we continue up the Wizard Tower, dabbling in art, botany, literature, and now paleontology mixed with stem cell genetics and whatever else. After reaching the 9th floor and learning a bit about Shimmergloom, the Shadow Dragon, whose Vanta Black skeleton lies on a table before you, and quote gene seed, edited pseudo-dragons and dragon fetuses are all in jars of formaldehyde around you. What do you do?
Gross.
There's a lot of dangerous-looking spell components, lots of research. I believe last time we went over the history of Mithril Hall and how one of the times Mithril Hall was taken from the dwarves, it was taken by Shimmergloom, the dragon, who is definitely not a Balrog because they dug too deep. And I believe also, fun fact that you did learn is that Shimmergloom is weak to fire, being a shadow dragon. But is there anything else you want to do in this room?
Sorry, I'm still getting connected, so y'all can decide to do whatever in the room.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything that's venomous, poisonous, or healing? If not, don't give a shit.
What?
Here.
And so there's nothing that we can use for poison, venom, or healing. Don't give a shit about any of it.
Oh, it's unless you want to try to investigate like his research materials or pick up a bone of Shimmergloom or something, which you imagine would probably not be good for you if you swallowed it or whatever. There's no like bottles of poison or healing potions laying around.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. The door to enter the 10th floor is before you. This door has a keyhole and knob, intricate brass, but the door itself appears to be made of a light-emitting glass, the colors shifting underneath like a lava lamp.
What? Weird.
Green means go.
There are occasionally flecks of green light.
I check for traps.
All right, make a investigation or perception check.
Locked me out. Son of a bitch.
That's rough, man.
Like, it completely locked me out of D&D and Beyond.
Oh, damn. Do you know what your score is?
For a perception, it's a plus 12.
Okay.
I got it.
Does somebody want to roll that?
21.
Yeah, you are able to see it is trapped. It is something intensely magical will happen if this trap is set off. But it is disableable. And will only go off if you fail to disarm it or if you fail to unlock the door.
Okay, I will attempt to disarm the trap.
Alright, sleight of hand check.
Unless somebody's better at disarming traps than I am.
Nope.
Nope. Maybe, actually. My sleight of hand is a 9.
Mine's an 8.
Oh!
Ooh.
So the man made of brass approaches the brass door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Another 21.
Oh, yeah. You hear a click and a pop and disappointment from your DM. Because this trap, if you had set it off, would have made you, quote, panic for a D4 rounds. So you would have, like, had to roll a wisdom save or, like, have a panic attack. But the trap is disabled. Do you want to try to unlock it?
Sure. Another sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Yeah, after the trap is disabled, it takes you a minute to get to all of the mechanical parts of this, and there's maybe one more, like one of the pins in the lock is magical, but you are able to eventually open it. And the 10th floor, this appears to be a spell inventing or magic research room. Unstable magic almost crackles in the air around, which is piled with components, notes, rune altars, experimental-looking scrolls. Additionally, on a central table sits a metal sphere cut into 2 halves, one upside down and one in a stand to keep it steady. The sphere in the stand appears to have a smaller sphere sitting inside of it, and next to these sphere halves sits a flathead screwdriver.
Hmm.
Let me change maps also.
So, would I be able to... Let me check one of my abilities first. I want to see if I actually have this before I say anything stupid. So, I want to use as an action primeval awareness to see if I can sense any demons or fiends.
Okay, yeah. Is that a religion check, or do you just do it?
I just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is for fun. Do any of you know what the spheres with the screwdriver might be?
Yes.
Is it a... say it again? Oh, is it the demon sphere or whatever the fuck?
The demon core, yeah.
Yeah, the demon core.
Yeah, it's not infernal or abyssal with your abilities to check, but you just have a whisper on the wind of this. It had, it might be just as bad. But this is the demon core sitting in his. Yeah.
That's
knew it.
funny.
Like, wait a second. Hold up.
It's spheres with a screwdriver, yeah. But other than, I assume, not touching the demon core, what do you guys do in this room?
I touch the demon.
Yeah, and there.
I'm gonna pull the screwdriver out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, it's not in there. You'd have to pick up the top half and then put it on top, holding it open with the screwdriver. But you can see the door to the 11th floor, and it looks like a bank vault, huge. But there's also this whole room to go through if you want. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know if I was saying anything.
Oh, I think I talked over you, was what I...
Oh, no, I just said that method doesn't work about trying to pull out the screwdriver.
Oh.
I'm a child.
Yeah, there's all this magic research, maybe some unstable-looking runes on a table.
That's horrifying.
And then, the beryllium and plutonium sphere.
You know.
As you do.
As you
do. None of this should be touched.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm in my notebook, and a bunch of pages are just missing.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm in my notebook, and just a bunch of pages are missing.
That's
like
not
ripped
good.
out?
Like, they done fell out somehow. Found them.
Good.
I mean, we probably shouldn't touch any of this stuff.
It'd be fun.
It would be a lot of fun. That's the problem. It would definitely be fun. What's like the most? Okay.
Need to find my man. Let's keep going.
I'm just gonna slip like a random, somewhat stable-looking thing in my pocket. Just like I'll grab a random thing on a table, slip it in my pocket.
Make an Arcana check. You looking for something magical or something research notes?
Oh, magical.
Okay.
That is a 2 plus 2. That's 4.
4 Arcana check?
Yeah. See, guys, lawyers can do math.
Okay, here, hold on. I didn't have this pulled up because I hoped you'd be smarter, but
you should know better.
Well, it's cold deck save.
Oh, dang it. Okay, 17 plus 7. That's a 24.
Yeah, as you touch something, maybe some rolled up kind of rune or whatever, in your hand, as you touch it, you accidentally make 2 runes, like you fold the paper a little bit, and it touches, and what's called a living spell explodes. And everybody roll me initiative, please.
Oh. Dang it.
Let's fucking go!
So that's a 9 plus 7 is 16 plus... Where's my little thing that I can do?
29.
It's plus 11. No, it's a dirty 20. Well, it's
Okay.
yeah, I got 20.
20, 26, or is that 29? Damn.
Yeah, I have a plus 4 or 13.
Wow. Wow.
I told you what my build was.
I know.
If
but
I
forgot.
go first, anything I shoot dies.
Yeah. Carolina, do you have?
I'm rolling for advantage.
Okay.
Natural 20, so that's a 31.
Damn. Okay, Carolina. As this ball of lightning explodes and lashes out at Cole, what do you do? Let me move all of these
I-
over here.
Immediately swing at the light. Fuck that.
All right. Make an attack.
With the light cutter. Cutting the light.
Okay.
All I'm just thinking of is Sand
19?
Guardian Guard of the Sand.
I'm the sand guardian of the sand.
19 that hits.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Reminds me, I gotta watch Spaceballs again. We ain't
Baseball?
seen shit. We ain't seen
We'll
shit.
comb the desert.
Oh,
That's such a dumb joke. 10 out of 10.
what are you typing, Darren?
My attack.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Oh my Jesus. I wrote it wrong.
copy and paste, brother. This isn't Reddit.
Thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the gold, kind stranger.
Stranger, don't do that.
You didn't say thank you.
Mhm.
You didn't say please or thank you. Mr.
Jesus Christ.
Mr.
Yes.
Zawinski.
You need help?
I do. I'm a little slow today.
So rub it in that it's just today. Some of us are slow every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Is it /R space?
Yes, I just looked at it.
There we go. 25.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
What's wrong?
Why it won't recognize.
Because it's /R space, then all of your
Oh.
dice.
Okay, 25. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you hit, and big chunks of the core of this ball of lightning fall off, but it is still very angry at you. Or rather,
And
it's not angry, it's not alive, it's just it's problems.
Can I do it again?
Okay,
31.
that hits.
27.
Yeah, you kill it in 2 strikes, and the ball of lightning fizzles into electricity on the floor and kind of sparks and everything, and the parchment you had picked up, Cole, was destroyed in the oopsie daisy.
Oh. Guess
I mean,
I
you
won't
could pick
touch
another
anything
one.
else. No.
Anybody want to fuck with the demon core?
I mean, maybe we should do it with Carolina's Echo when we're out of the room. Carolina?
We're gonna blow
Is
up.
that what we're doing?
We're still gonna blow up the whole goddamn tower.
No. Just everything within a certain radius gets just irradiated to hell. You die very shortly.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go through the vault-style door into floor 11?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks like the way to floor 11.
Yeah. Let me see here. All right. Door's huge, like a bank vault, and it appears to have a simple rotating lever. Like there's no lock, there's just the clank to release the bolt and open it.
And I'm checking for traps.
All right, go ahead. Make an investigation check.
24.
All right, you don't see any. this appears to just be a big, huge, thick door.
Let's go through it.
I'll have my echo twisted.
Grab his dick and twist it. Yeah.
What's his dick?
You have your echo pull this lever to open the door, and it almost crushes your echo's toes, but there's a heavy thunk, and the door swings open really fast, and then it's open for like just a second, and then slams shut again. Enough time for a person to go through, but it closes by itself.
Okay. So I'll pull the immovable rod out, open it again, and then wedge the immovable rod in there.
Yeah, you open it, clunk, and immovable rods, it's in the name, it's immovable, but it does like vibrate with the force of this thing closing again. But it is being held open, and you can see into the next room. And there's kind of a grinding noise as this door wants to close real bad, but it can't because the immovable rod's there.
Yeah, well, let's hurry so I can grab my toy back and...
You guys go through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you're through the door, and you've never seen so many damn crystals or gemstones in your life. More than any jewelry store, more than any geode cave, every type from diamonds down to, like, shiny quartz. They're everywhere. You're not sure if it's storage, or if he uses these for anything, or if he's just a big rock collector. And when the door closes behind you, you have a sense of safety, almost. As though you're safe from whatever not demon is in there. This is an emergency science door for oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. But...
I have a question.
Yeah.
Out of all you said there are a bunch of gems and such, right? How many diamonds do we see?
There's like a wooden box with a fabric, probably like a shoe box full of them. There's a shoe box full of basically any rock you could ever imagine, along with a bunch of other unique rocks, semi-organized, maybe. There are a couple magical rocks, like ones that look like they're from the plane of fire, like they're glowing a little bit inside. There's one that's like inside of a bowl because it's dripping water kind of constantly. Lots of cool rocks in here.
You can Chinese water torture someone with a rock.
Nice. I'm gonna try to grab some rocks for Wade. Wade.
Okay. And does anybody else pick up anything?
I want a hot one and the wet one.
Okay.
Anything look like a cool weapon?
I mean, you could put all these rocks into a sock and beat someone to death with it.
Homie, don't play that.
And do you guys want to make an insight check to,
Yep.
just for no reason?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, that's a 10
Okay.
plus
11.
0.
10, 11.
13.
Okay. Yeah, so far, you've been, you've taken, like, semi-valuable things out of here. He let you take books and snacks and clothes so far. Like, you've noticed the theme of this, and Jarlaxle told you that politeness is Grunth's thing. So, you've taken stuff out of here, and it's been fine. Mostly.
I put the rocks back.
I mean, he's let you take some things.
Out of an abundance of caution, I put the rocks back.
I feel safe. I feel safe.
Okay. TK, are you still picking up any rocks?
No, I never was.
Okay. Yeah, Carolina, you find 3 that are nice. And you feel safe as you pick them up. There's a glossy, thumb-sized prism that catches your eye from where it sits on the shelf. It's blood red, but the heart of it is pink when held up to the light. You find one that's perfectly spherical, like an unglazed ceramic texture, but it glows a soft electric blue. And then there's one that's naturally rectangular, like flat faces with jagged corners. And from one angle, the stone is perfectly clear, but then you turn it at like an angle, and though it's tinted brown, it's crossed with like threads of copper, like almost like fish scales from this angle. And you feel safe taking 3 rocks total.
No, I keep the first one. The other 2 look dangerous.
Okay.
First one looks like something Wade would really like. And I say this out loud.
Mm-hmm. But with everyone above 10, you feel safe taking 3 total rocks from this room. And they don't have to be these ones.
I take 1 warm one.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a lava rock, and in like the little holes where it goes deeper into the stone, it glows, almost like cooling lava, but in your hand. And it's hot to the touch, but like a cup of coffee hot.
Yep. Nice.
And you may have a prickling anxiety, but you have a warm rock that will always be kind of warm.
The anxiety part's fun.
Mm-hmm. TK, you taking any rocks?
No.
Okay.
These aren't efficient weapons,
Anything's a weapon in the right hands.
I guess.
Or in a sock.
Well, the sock also
All
has
right.
to be in hands.
All right. So, the door to the 12th floor. This door is made of a lacquered dark red wood without a handle or lock. On its surface is a prompt. Speak the name. And if you guys have absolutely no idea, I do have a way for you to figure this out, but you must accept defeat.
The name. It's not going to be his own name. It's got to be like someone he admires or
It's
cares about.
Zarathustra. It's what is it? Zarathustra or whatever?
Jarlaxle?
What?
No. The Nietzsche. I'm making a joke.
Oh. It's not friend. They'll speak friend and enter, and it's got his net friends.
Is it
But
Artemis?
he did really like the book.
Would it be Artemis?
Do you guess Artemis?
Yes.
You say Artemis, maybe even Artemis Entry, the famous rogue friend of Jarlaxle, but nothing happens.
It's not the guy who sent us here because we're doing a job for him.
Does it say speak thy name or the name?
The name. You get the idea that this is a place where you would give a password, but you don't know what the password is.
There's got to be someone or something that he cares about. Pelor.
Nope.
Dang it. Or does Lolth have any other names?
Make a history check.
Dokie doke. That's 10 plus 2, that's a 12.
Other than the Lady of Darkness, the Queen of Spiders, you're not aware of any. Other than maybe her name in like different translations of languages, but
Like the one where TH sounds like an F, so it's loaf.
yeah, like Jesus versus Jesus.
Shall we just try loaf?
Love it.
Loaf. Lol. I'm getting no feedback, so I try loaf.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Dang it.
Yeah. It's you've been told this name recently. You've had a lot of guesses from being in this tower, or you've had a lot of clues from being in this tower. What recent name you've heard? Or I also have a minigame for you to figure it out.
Aldiza?
Not Chaldeeza.
Dang it. Lads, do we have to give an admit defeat to the DM?
Hold on.
I thought Friends was a good guess.
In the middle of the street are friends. No,
Ladies.
fair enough.
Tejanos. No.
Not ladies each.
Nope.
No. The house would have a lot of clues to it. Gone through fire, demons, doors. Is there a god of door? No, it's not going to be something about the doors. It's. I almost gave like a Magnus
Todor,
Archives
god of
name.
doors.
You joke, but.
Hodor, god of whorish doors.
Those slutty lacquers.
Mm.
Your slutty knob.
I don't like
Hooters,
that, but I do appreciate it.
If Hooters delivered, they'd be called knockers.
That's hilarious.
-2.
Now, +1 aura.
Lazakin.
Nope.
Nope, that's the dude for the teleportation circle.
Sachin Mozakin is the person who owns the sex shop in The Daughters of Lolth.
Yep.
Wasn't that the melted candle?
Yeah, Dripping Candles is the name of her store.
Dripping candles. Dang it. I messed up my joke. The name should be obvious by what we've gone through in this house.
I don't know if it's obvious.
Tolkien.
Branson.
Tolkien.
Nope.
Damn it, I thought with the books. Oh, excited for that one over. No, I already said that.
No. Jarlaxle is a frenemy of Gromp Bainray, whose wizard tower you're ransacking, but...
What about Gromp?
His own name.
Yeah.
It is not his own name.
Well, that's
though that is
insane.
something a powerful drow would do.
Dang it. That would have been funny.
It's a computer password, it's just his birthday. Not really.
All drow are the same. It's not racist, I have elf friends.
They gave me the K pass.
Knife ear. Are there any like great wizards we know?
Brigandarth.
Brigandarth is Jarlaxle's mercenary company's name. And it is not the name you're looking for.
I mean, it's not going to be Victor. He's not a wizard. What's who's the guy who's the like 3/4 giant or half giant?
August?
August, yeah, but no one likes August here.
No.
So it's not going to be him.
I can't read my own fucking writing.
What are you trying to read?
Carthiza. Base.
Chaldeeza Sezonash?
Sure.
Chaldeeza Nimtelix.
Yeah.
That is the person that you're supposed to tell Haunter is still alive. But it is also not the right name.
Wade?
Nope.
Dang it.
That was a good one.
Alright, thanks. I got nothing.
Yeah, same.
Based on Gromp Bainray's art room specifically, and his library, the vibes you got from the man, what would be something he seems to be interested in that somebody else has accomplished?
I just remember the undead door.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, teleportation. Oh, Vecna?
No.
Oh, thank God. Listen, we don't need more of those people around here.
Whoa.
Well, listen. It's okay. Who else has done death and undeath? It's not going to be my pet necromancer. No one knows him.
The name of somebody who has achieved something that Gromp also wants to do that would be important to him. Respected by him.
Oh, simple, Pale Talon.
No.
Everyone respects him.
You can play my minigame if you can't think of anyone else.
I like
Okay.
You like minigames?
Yeah.
All
It's like
right.
yeah.
My minigame You must play 3 rounds of 20 questions.
Uh-oh.
A hint, all of these things are D&D, fantasy-related things, or at the very least, they are something that would be in a fantasy world. It's not going to be a computer or whatever. And they have a theme related to the person whose name you're trying to guess. They exist in our world, they also exist in D&D land. But, you know. So, the way it goes is all can participate in guessing, but only one person can ask questions at a time. So whenever you want, you guys could shout out answers, but only one of you can ask questions at a time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So first round is one person is asking questions, but the others of you can also help guess after each question. So appointed person asks a question, anyone can guess if they want. They ask a second question, etc., etc. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Who wants to go first?
Not it.
Aaron's got it.
Okay, so, is this person...
Or it's not a person. You're guessing an object right now, and once you guess the object or thing, I will tell you the person's name. So you're trying to guess a thing or a concept, item, and once you have guessed those things, concepts, items, I will tell you what the name is. And if you go beyond 20 questions, I'll have you roll, like, history checks or percentages, or I'll have you roll a d20 and you get extra questions. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
A demigod and her 2 boy toys get blocked by a door.
Obviously it's a D&D game.
How many words is it?
It is 1.
Okay, 1 word.
So wait, are we just doing a roundabout questions?
Yeah. So
So like I ask a question, Darian asks a question, Matt asks a question, but
Or-
all of us can ask questions, or
for this word, Darian will be the one asking questions, but you guys can help him ask questions, or you can guess if you think you know the answer, even though he's the one asking questions right now. So you have unlimited guesses, but only 20 questions for Darian. You guys will have your own set of 20 questions where the others can chime in.
Oh, okay.
It's a wand.
So this is Darian's round, but you guys can participate to help.
Okay.
You have 19
Okay.
questions left.
Is it found in a house?
But typically, yeah.
A gun.
No.
Dang it.
Those are typically found in armories.
Not if you live in Texas.
Yeah,
Say my bedroom, bedroom floor.
Crazy.
Cleaning my pistol yesterday. I'm not done yet.
Does it have legs?
No.
Okay, so not a table.
Look.
Good guess, good guess.
Yeah. GG.
Good answer, good answer. So hang on, we have 1 word, typically
No legs.
in a house, no legs.
And you guys can suggest questions also. But it is up to Darian to decide to ask those or not.
That feels like bad faith, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh no, throw out questions, because I'm going to sit here and...
I guess you can ask if it's magical.
Well, it is found in our world and in the D&D world, so...
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a computer.
So it...
So hang on.
Yeah.
Is it found, for clarification for the rules, is it that it's found in D&D rules specifically, or it's found in a typical fantasy world?
It would be something that is found in a typical fantasy world, and I will say it is also found in our world, and all of these, because it's fantasy worlds, could be magical, I guess, but they could also be normal, you know?
Is it an urn?
No.
Okay. So I will ask Cole's question. Is it magical?
No.
Okay, that I feel like helps a lot. So no, it's not a specifically magical item. Also not a wand. In a house, typically.
Typically in a house, but that means it could be somewhere else too. Does it have anything to do with water?
I would say it has similarities to water. You have 15 questions left.
Similarities to water. No, like, gotta be some sort of a liquid, right? So,
Ask what state. Ask is are they yes or no questions?
They're yes or no questions, but if it's really vague, I might give you clues, like how
Is it
typically
alcohol?
found in a house. It is not alcohol.
Is it blood?
Yes! Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
The answer is blood. Congratulations. And you
What
had
sort of houses
17 questions left.
What sort of houses are just full of blood?
Bailey's.
If people
Fair.
have blood in them and the people are in the house.
Okay, you've been talking to too many lawyers. Stop it.
You're the only lawyer I know. Well, actually, I have a new coworker who has a bachelor's in criminal justice, but he's not a lawyer. He just has that.
Nerd.
First mistake.
Honestly.
And he actually got his bachelor's in criminal justice while he was in prison. 'Cause he had nothing better to do. Yeah.
You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Yeah, I mean, he had law books around, so they let him take some kind of an online course. And then he took his final tests when he got out.
Interesting.
But anyway, who's next for your second object you have to guess?
Matt, you want to take the lead?
Okay, sure.
All right.
Is
I
it?
have to find a non-copyrighted version of the Jeopardy music.
Just tone shifted and reversed.
Wow.
Maybe. Do you have a kazoo?
Nope, just vibes.
What was your question, Matt?
Is it able to be held, like in your hands? Like would
Yes.
an average person be able to hold it? Okay.
Yes.
And
Is it
no, I don't
alive?
have a kazoo. I don't have a kazoo, but I do have a harmonica.
Oh,
Okay. Is it alive?
no.
Okay.
Is it
I
an
will say
instrument?
in a fantasy world it could be sentient. But not alive.
Well, I was going more like it's not like a puppy.
Mm.
Is it an instrument?
No.
That was my question for him to ask you. If
Yeah,
he
I
wanted to
did.
ask.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so has nothing to do with a bard. All right.
Yeah. Is it a
How many
book?
words?
It is not a book.
I think it's all going to be one word. It's all like things.
Just because it's a thing doesn't mean it's one word.
Those compound words can go fuck themselves. And hyphens can go die.
How many syllables?
One.
Oh,
I think.
right.
Maybe
Well, it's
two.
def-
I think it's one.
Well, the longest
Well,
one
they-
syllable word is breached.
Depends on what
What?
language we're talking about.
I hate that you know that.
You said preached?
Breached. Preached is two. Per each.
You
No, it's
have
not.
you have 16 questions left, though I'll say we can
Yeah.
carry over the 13 you had left over from blood.
Okay. Is it made out of something natural like wood or stone or dirt? Something natural.
The material it is created from does occur in nature.
Okay.
Is it able to be worn?
That.
No.
Okay.
Okay, held in your hand, made from natural.
Is it a weapon?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Able to be held.
Is it
weapon.
Sword?
It is a sword! Woo!
Hey, Gabagool. I was about to guess a throwing star.
Gabagool, you guys are great at this game.
I was gonna say knife.
I mean,
I like it. You and I both went small.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm still stuck on like household.
Well, see, I have swords in my house.
so you can have a sword in your house.
Yeah, when she
But
said
typically,
but when she said one syllable, maybe two, sword,
Sword, yeah.
I thought I
sword.
was gonna say star. Ninja star.
I mean, knife is very easily one syllable.
I mean,
Well, if you
Ninja
said
Star
it
would
wrong
make it a
with this.
2-word object.
Yeah.
No, it's not because
Sure.
the ninja's silent.
Oh, boo! Wow!
Mine is two. Mine is two.
All right. Ian, you're
My
up
turn.
to start guessing an object.
Okay.
Is it a household object?
Is it handheld?
It could fit in your hand easily.
Is it something?
Edible?
Is it typically used as a tool for a job?
It would be a very niche job, but yes.
Same.
Yeah. Is it edible?
It is not edible.
It's found in a household or a business?
It could be in either.
Is it edible?
You
Is it-
I mean,
Joke.
you can eat anything once.
Oh, I didn't say edible. I said edible.
It is not food. I don't know what edible is.
From an
Don't-
Oedipus complex.
We're
Oh.
just not going to go there. It's
I
fine.
see.
Is it like a natural product?
Does not occur in nature.
Okay, well that rules out bones.
So,
Niche. So
each in a job.
a niche job, something that's handheld, not edible, and does not occur in nature.
And when I say does not occur in nature, you're not going to find it just in a field or in a
So
I mean-
it's like rare.
or it is not naturally occurring. It is a thing humans have done something to make it.
So it's
It is
man-made.
made. It's made, yes.
Is it?
A screwdriver.
Nope.
That would it be found in D&D?
Yes,
we
it is.
just saw one.
Well, okay, sure. Okay, sure. But
Classic
so
D&D.
to specify, she did not say D&D. She said typical fantasy world.
True.
Crowbar.
Not a crowbar.
Okay, Jason Todd.
It's a sleeping bag that I will stuff someone in and bash them to death with it.
A baseball bat.
No.
Baseball bats can't be held in your hand.
Yes,
Is it a
it can.
tool?
What else do you
Is it a
hold it
tool?
with?
Is it a tool of some kind?
No.
I get unlimited guesses, so I'm just throwing shit out.
Yeah. Unlimited guesses. If you're carrying over the questions from the ones you solved quickly, you have like 35.
A fireplace poker.
No.
No.
Yeah. Is it a weapon of some kind?
No.
Just a
Not a
vat of
tool.
cream cheese.
Not
No.
a tool. Not a weapon. Not edible.
Is it
Handheld.
a pencil?
No.
That would be a
Uh-huh.
tool.
Is it? Well, are utensils tools? That's a whole.
I would.
I would
that
say-
utensils are
I would
tools.
also clarify handheld would be the wrong word. You can easily hold it in your hand.
It was made by man, right?
Mm-hmm. It's not a stick or a rock.
Is it able to be worn?
Yes.
Well, no, 'cause
Is able to be worn. Okay.
are they? Is it glasses?
No.
Is it an article? Hold on. Jacket.
No.
Shirt.
No.
Is it a circlet?
No.
Pants.
No.
Diadem.
No.
Oh, that was a good one. That's such a random niche thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, is it would it be worn on the upper body? Like anything waist or above?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a piece of jewelry?
No.
Okay, but not...
Nipple tassels.
No.
Scarf.
No.
Bobby.
Not a bobby pin.
I mean, that would be a niche job.
Mm-hmm.
Lockpicking.
Oh, yeah. It's something that's a very niche job.
It's something that you would wear at a very niche job.
Something you would
A hard hat?
Is it like an entry badge?
Not a hard hat, not an entry badge.
Oh.
Damn, I got the hardest one. Fuck.
Not gloves. Yeah, this is the hardest one so far.
Is it...
Gas mask.
Close.
Gas mask is close?
I told gas mask because I know you have one.
I do. I have a particulate mask. I don't know if I'd call it a gas mask in the way that we know gas mask.
Yeah.
Particulate mask.
It's what?
Is it a particulate mask?
I will go ahead and give it to you. Ding,
Face
ding,
mask.
ding. It is a mask in general. Hooray!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Haley, we all wear those at work.
Congratulations! What?
We all wear those at work. It's called customer service voice.
Okay, all right.
I wear mine every time I talk to people.
Right.
That's what
You
I
have
sound
learned.
like.
What's that?
I sound like I wear my mask on the phone.
It's
Whenever,
okay.
whenever I talk, I got to put on my white voice.
Your white voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Howdy doodly.
Well, the name you were looking for is Veyron.
Blood sword mask. That's the name.
Oh my god, I was sitting here staring at it.
Yes, Veyron, the greater spirit, rumored to be a son of Lolth when she was briefly married to another elven greater spirit named Corellion Lerthian. But he is called the Masked Lord, and he's blood related to Lolth, and another symbol of him other than his masks is two particular swords that he has. He is mostly known as the greater spirit of male drow, seeking to become a god to take over the drow faith and get rid of Lolth, because he's evil, but he wants cooperation among drow. Particularly
I totally forgot about him.
Yes, Veyron, the masked god of night. And there you have the name that the door wants from you. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Guys, I think the name is actually Hale Talon, because I didn't say his full name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think
I
that's
was literally staring at it, and that's when I was like, when I was
That's
looking
rough,
at the whole
man.
when I said the dude's name, the Sachin Mazakin or whatever.
Yeah.
Sachin
Sachin
it's right
Mozakin.
there. Yeah, it's right there.
Right there. That's rough.
And
boy.
I didn't know if I wouldn't have said it correctly because I would I just put a picture in the chat. If I would have said it, I would have said Yaren.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Maybe everybody write Veyron in their notebooks a little clearer. Vheraun. But you have the name and the door. This beautiful mansion door goes click, and you have entered a very comfortable-looking lounge or study that would fit right in a lavish mansion. Plush, upholstered chairs arranged in a seating area around a coffee table. A small bar with various drinks rests in one corner, and the walls have tasteful, classical, non-magical art, and all around is very dim, yet warm lighting. And I haven't revealed the last, 2 rooms on Roll20. Here we go. That was a crystal room in all its glory. And this is floor 12, which is nice seating area room. Lounge. You can clearly see... let me make sure you can clearly see the... Yes, you can clearly see the door to floor 13.
I can see clearly now. The floor is trapped.
Would you like to check for traps?
Yes, the floor is lava.
All right, make an investigation check. Are you checking anywhere in particular in the room or just the floor?
Just the floor right now.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, you see the floor is not trapped. You do see, however, glancing around the room with your billion perception, that a couple of the bottles in, the decanter, the glass probably has lead. The only way I know to denote that a place is fancy is that they have a tray of liquors. And if I ever say that, note that place is fancy, and that's the only way I know how to say it. But a couple of these are poisoned. You smell a tiny whiff.
Is there a detect poison?
Detect poison is a cleric spell, I believe. Probably also wizard, I don't know. You could also make medicine or nature checks.
I will go with a medicine check, and then I'm going to check from the window to the wall.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. 21.
Yeah, you find a bottle of, it's a surface liquor. You find a bottle of poisoned whiskey. It's probably a poisoned surface liquor. That way the drow down here that may be being poisoned with it won't recognize the smell or the taste. And you don't know how strong the poison is, but you do have a bottle of poison whiskey.
Yep. I'm going to search for traps from the window to the wall. So.
Okay. There is no window, but you can look wall to wall if you like.
Damn it, Yin Yang twins can't be down here.
Might start sweating.
The other two of you doing anything?
22.
You don't find any traps.
Just the poison liquor.
Cole was just going to take a drink and then was told, no, hey, it's poison, so.
There are some that are not poisoned, as far as you know.
Can I point out whichever ones aren't?
Yeah, you find another bottle of the blue drink that you had at Jarlaxle's safe house.
This one's safe.
I will take a
pronounced
swig.
blue drank, by the way.
Blue drank.
I will take a swig.
No way.
For those in the audience who don't know, Kool-Aid does not have flavors, it has colors.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. There's a fried chicken place near where I work. It's called Lisa's Chicken. And a lot of them are just they're average. I'm talking about the one on the street. Bailey cut that out.
Yeah.
They have a Kool-Aid flavor of the day. It's incredible.
Yeah, there's only one flavor in Kool-Aid, or I take that back. Two. You got grape and pink lemonade.
Yeah. No, this is blue drank. It's very smooth. It is alcoholic, unlike Kool-Aid, but could mix alcohol with Kool-Aid. But
Like I said, clearly you've been doing Kool-Aid wrong.
Yeah, just mix a packet of Kool-Aid into something, right into the bottle.
A packet is a bold statement, but yeah.
Okay.
It's already been done.
Yep.
Yes, but you have blue drank. It's fruity. Kind of tastes like Baja Blast.
Give me some of that Baja Blast.
My Biden blast.
I think the brain rot from the show is just getting worse. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I'm just taking a swig of the blue, and all right, whatever the fuck is coming next, let's just get ready for it.
Yeah.
Is there any food on the table?
Food? Let's say there's like a glass jar or a crystal container of like mints.
Excellent.
Yeah, Cole, I think you need a mint.
What's wrong with my breath?
I meant we should all take one.
Yeah. Yeah, you did mean that.
Yeah, I mean, you're...
I was putting like 4 in my mouth.
4?
Yep.
Okay, so your charisma goes up by 4, but your dex goes down by 4.
What?
As you are better at talking, but you're so jittery from all the sugar that you don't know how long this effects last, but it's so much sugar. But you can tell that your tongue is moving smoother. You will not stutter for the next couple of hours. This is probably the most charismatic that Cole has ever been. Have you ever wanted to give a speech? Because now's the time.
Brothers of Rome.
7 years ago.
7 minutes
only
ago.
3 sentences. I think that was somewhere it was only 3 sentences.
7 minutes ago.
But okay, then
Sorry.
I'm just not going to touch anything else.
Yeah, sorry, that's showing my age a little bit. For those of you in the audience listening, yeah, that was from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh,
A classic.
sorry, I don't know that one.
Wayne's World. Party.
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
those are totally different.
No.
I know. Yes, I'm well aware that they're different.
No, you don't.
I can't
You don't
reference
go-
Wayne's World.
You don't go from Keanu Reeves to Mike Myers.
It's illegal, actually. In 17 states and 3 protectorates.
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves and the dude that no one knows.
Yep. Love that guy.
Yeah. Only
Well,
other thing he
maybe.
did was, dude, where's my car?
Yeah, and Bill and Ted, too.
Well, I mean, all the Bill and Teds are encompassed in one if you're including the movies that guy has been in. I still don't know who he is.
No one does. I don't think he actually exists.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I forget what we're doing. Right, yeah, I'm not taking anything else from the room. I just wanted my swig of booze, and then I got my bits.
But you're so charismatic. I think you even got cuter.
Little, like, glitter coming off near his eyes.
Well, you know
Sparkle
what?
Twisties.
You know what, Cole? Like, as deep as your breath, as deep as your voice was, like, you could just imagine that Cole's breath is just hot.
Yeah, no, it
His
is.
voice is deep. It's as smooth as honey,
Yeah.
like a cello.
Well, I meant hot in the other way, like, yeah, your breath stinks like hot breath. But
well.
now with the mints, it's kind of hot. Like, hey, Wade, you might need to watch out.
From hot breath to hot breath.
Yes.
Dungeon mints.
Wade looks up from where he's sitting in a puddle of his own blood.
And
It was a
piss.
joke, Wade.
Uh-huh.
It was a joke. Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
don't think there's
remember
anything
that-
else for us to do here.
Is there a door going
Yes.
out?
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else of interest in the room?
There might be some whatever the equivalent of like a science magazine, but it's Arcana Daily. The Verge, but it's about magic stuff.
Nerd stuff.
Somehow imported to the Underdark.
It's a bunch of, like, nudie magic magazines.
TK? Need anything in here?
PK's already at the door.
TK's like, I just want to kill stuff. All right,
Mhm.
next door.
Mhm. Yeah, door to the 13th floor. It is another. It fits the rest of the room. It's a nice, shiny, dark wood, lacquered. There's no obvious lock. It's just a normal door handle. Brass, fancy.
Do you guys want to check it for traps, or should I just open it and pray?
Check it for traps.
Cowards.
I already checked the room for traps. There was no traps.
This is the door, though.
Yeah.
If you did the room.
25 for trap checking.
Yeah, you do not see any traps.
They're Nazi traps.
No. No.
Is the door locked?
Do you try the handle? You don't see a lock. Alright, upon trying the handle, you have my last minigame. Woo! You are transported, not literally, but imagine a scenario, because this is a minigame. You're inside, like an aquarium, like a glass aquarium, but it's like all 6 sides are glass. And you
already hates it.
All 3 of you are in the same consciousness. You are a fly. 6 legs, 2 wings. You're sitting on the roof. And on the bottom of this aquarium is a tarantula. And you know that your objective is to kill the tarantula. This game is called Nah, I'd Win. So you have to take turns deciding upon an action that is... You decide what you're going to do. If I fly down to the spider's face, attempting to bite its eyeballs. And so I would roll a dice on if that succeeds or not. And so this game could be over extremely quickly. Because let's say you do something useful, because the DC to kill the spider is a 20. And so somebody says an action, I roll a dice. And if your action was helpful, it's lowered to a 19 every time. So every consecutive action after a non-winning roll must be repeated. So it's like telephone. Like, let's say Matt goes, I fly down towards its eyes, but that doesn't work. You're killed, but it starts over. Darian would have to say, I fly towards its eyes, and then pick his own action. So if you don't win for a long time, this turns into a game of telephone. Does everyone understand my stupid minigame?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to go first? You're all in the same fly consciousness.
Is there anything I can knock over?
I would say, let's say it's not a simple thing of glass. There's like dirt and sticks in here. As well as a tarantula that's 100 times your size.
Yep, but there's nothing around that I can knock down on top of it. Okay.
Maybe a leaf, but you are a small fly.
Well, the eyeball thing is a good thing. I'm going to fly full speed into its eye.
Alright, roll me a d20.
11.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You fly into its eyes, but it goes chomp and kills you. But that action was helpful, so the next person only needs to roll a 19. Who's next?
I have a question first.
Yes.
Is my full name, as our full name is a fly, Aximilius Gargurus Isthiel?
Heard.
So is that not the full name?
I have no idea.
Damn it. Is it Jake, Cassie, Marco, Rachel, or Tobias?
Are these... Oh, those animorphs? No, you are not an animorph.
Yeah,
You're not an animorph. You are an intelligent fly, if that helps.
I want to go down and
You're pretty fly for a white guy.
Can I try and bite its web shooter, little web sphincter?
You have to go through what Darian did and then add on to it.
Right. I want to go down to attack its eyes and then attack its sphincter.
Alright, roll me a d20 to see if the ass chewing works.
Eating ass like it's my job.
Oh my god.
Based.
Nope, that's a 6.
No, it's... I would say bites, those are helpful actions. You are taking tiny chunks out of the spider, but you go for its eyes, you change directions, go for its ass, and it turns around and spins you in a web, and you are eaten. Ian, it is your turn.
We have eye, but actually going for the ass.
Mm-hmm. Your DC is now 18.
Fuck does a fly beat a spider?
Carefully.
8 eyes staring at you. Death in every single one.
I have more eyes, so I think that means I just win.
Depending on what you do.
Does the spider understand me?
You could attempt to speak spider language, and we'll roll to see if you can make it so sad it dies or something.
Yeah. Can I call the spider a bum-ass loser? Like, when I'm behind him?
Yeah.
How well can I replicate the voice of the spider's father?
Okay. I will say that is helpful. If you fly down towards its eyes, and you change directions, you go for its ass, you take a nibble, but that's not enough. You fly back again and attempt to... What do you say to the spider?
In the best recreation of the spider's father's voice, I'm gonna go, "You always were a bum-ass loser, and I hate you forever."
Roll a d20.
Okay. This has gotta work, guys. It's an 8.
An 8. No. Unfortunately, it's you say mean and hurtful things to the spider, which does trigger some, childhood trauma, and it eats you.
Fuck.
Darian.
Okay, so
work, guys.
I
Sorry.
fly directly towards its eye, do a juke move, go around towards its ass, come back around towards its other eye, say you are a bum-ass bitch, pick up a stick, and stab it in the other eye.
All right, go for it. You need a 17. It's incredible. 10. It's
Guys, we can't roll shit. Fuck.
You go for the eye, and it does hurt, but emotionally hurt, physically hurt. Spider eats you. But we're down to a 16. Matt, go ahead.
Okay, so I go down to faint, attacking its eyes, bite its ass, emotionally traumatize it, stick to the eye, and then I want to try and land on its abdomen and throw up into its eyes. No, on top of it, it's head, abdomen, thorax, right? I want to land, kind of shy halud this bitch, and then just vomit with my little. I am bloody. I just want to throw up a little fly vomit onto its eyes and rub my little hands.
Okay. Go ahead and roll d20.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother effers.
Yeah.
17. Yeah, with the stab of vomit, the emotional damage, perhaps remembering a slap from its father or something to the face. And you vomit in its eyes, and maybe it doesn't die immediately, but it's reduced at least to tears, and then a terrible eye infection. So you do have to wait a bit, but then it does die, and you do win. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Hell yeah, brother.
You're goddamn right. We traumatized the fuck out that spider.
It's that arachne.
On its ass.
What?
And then I dance on its ass.
You dance on its ass. Incredible, gentlemen. Incredible.
Thank you.
It's still really eating ass.
Yeah. But you enter the 13th floor. Let me reveal it up.
Yippee.
It's not breaking.
I see a refrigerator.
So do you see a refrigerator? It's my mouse isn't clicking and holding very well.
Lavatory baths do not enter. I kind of want to enter.
This room is actually divided into smaller booths. One says lavatory, another says baths, and yet another says do not enter. And there is plainly another door that is likely the one to the 14th floor.
13's typically unlucky. What do we want to do here, boys?
I think it's actually going to be lucky. I think we're good here.
Does it just say do not enter?
That's where we're going.
I trust that.
TK.
What? No.
What?
No, I'm going through the normal door.
No, we should send TK to the dangerous one. He can't die, he's a robot. They don't see him.
Echo to the do not enter.
Yeah, your echo goes to the do not enter door, and it is not locked. You realize that it is a lavish bathroom stall, toilet, shower. This is Gromp Bainray's personal bathroom, and you can assume the rest are for guests.
I walk right back out.
Okay. Sparkling porcelain. One of those bathtubs with the animal feet.
Yep, that room is not for us, boys. I go to the regular smegular lavatory.
Yeah, the normal, what is it? Appliances are not as fancy, but this room is clean. Maybe there's some cracks in the tile, but it's a normal bathroom.
Anything useful in here?
Bar soap.
There's people yelling outside my apartment.
You can also put a bar of soap into a sock and beat someone.
Yes, you can, and it doesn't leave bruises.
And you see there's a toothbrush in here. What you can assume is toothpaste, not in a squeezy tube like we have, but it's probably just in like a jar.
Anybody need a bath?
No, well, I probably do, but no. Plus, I don't think anyone canonically in this campaign has ever actually just gone to the bathroom, so let's keep it that way.
None of my characters shit.
Just for that, I'm gonna have. God, I always forget that one creepy dude who's not creepy, was first eccentric stuff. Garfield. I'm gonna have Garfield give one of your robots a butt that poops. One of your siblings.
The most, like, milquetoast threat. I'm gonna make you shit.
I'm gonna give you an asshole so I can tear you a new one.
I'm gonna make you lactose intolerant.
Oh my god.
Now that feels like an actual threat.
Yeah.
You're gonna be allergic to nuts when I'm done with you.
Unlike your mother. Boom. We give that one 5 big booms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Divine gunshot sound.
Is there a plunger of greatness in here or anything?
I mean, there is a plunger, but I don't know about a plunger of greatness.
Yeah, I think we just leave.
Soul?
Nope.
I'm gonna wash my sword.
Your sword? Light cutter?
Which triggers a minigame.
No, literally. I'm waiting for it.
You're washing light cutter, what, in the sink?
Yep.
Shower?
Yep.
Yeah, you washed light cutter. Light cutter's a warm sword, so maybe it sizzles a little bit. But it's covered in water. And you wash your hands. This soap's really nice. Smells like lavender and lemon.
Hands and wings.
Okay, yeah, your wings are wet now, but they smell better. They're not as dusty. Bird wings get actually pretty dusty. Birds are dusty.
Yes.
Did he leave a towel with his hospitality?
No, there are towels in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I will dry my hands and wings and light cutter.
You feel refreshed.
All right.
Even had hot water.
Thank you, Gromp Bainray. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm just going to the stairs.
Same.
Oh, okay. I follow.
Okay. Yeah, Carolina, a little bit cleaner than before. There's the door to the 14th floor. What do you do? It looks like a normal interior door in a house.
I make sure to clean up after myself, too. I don't, leave, blood stains on the floor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Politeness. To the 14th.
Yeah.
All right. Do you do anything at the 14th door?
All right, let TK go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. This door is not trapped. Congratulations. The bathroom is just a normal room. You're just meant to take a shit in here, that's all.
No.
You can't make me.
Okay. 14th floor. It looks like a personal lab. There is so much paper in here. An absurd amount of paper. There's barely anywhere to walk because there's paper. There's in fact paper that has footprints on it, and stacks of paper that if somebody sneezes wrong, they're going to get crushed to death. But part of this room is curtained off, and you can see even more paper behind the curtain. But it's quiet. It's just glowing magic lanterns that don't make fire. But there's a lot of paper. There's a big map table with other notes on it.
Is there anything about the stuff he stole?
How do you investigate? Are you looking for the items that Jarl Axel sent you to retrieve?
Yes.
Yeah. Looking at the papers around in here, or what part of the room do you... I need a... you know what? I'll go ahead. If you walk around this room much at all, there's... Behind the curtain, you realize there's a bed, cluttered, almost like a bedroom, a bit dirty, squalorly, as it is scholarly, and there is a young, twinkish wizard sort of a person, a male drow, a knife on the floor near the bed, a tear in his robes. This younger-looking drow looks like he was stabbed in the heart while sleeping, or it was a painfully terrible suicide. Beside him on a nightstand that is also covered in paper, looks like a stack of sturdy, often handled note cards on a keyring.
Okay, I would like to look at the knife. Does it have a moon on it? Or it looks like a moon?
It's not. It looks like a standard dagger, maybe enchanted to be a little sharper. It is not the dagger you think you're looking for.
Yeah. The nice dead dude on the bed?
Is the dude okay?
He looks dead.
Oh.
There's blood kind of everywhere.
Damn.
Does he look dead like he's going to come back to life?
Do you want to make a Arcana medicine check?
Medicine.
Okay.
14?
He looks pretty dead. Stabbed. Now the knife's on the floor. He's not like he's in an uncomfortable position that even if you were like, you haven't seen him breathe the whole time. Blood's kind of cold.
I will use my echo next to the bed and have it ready in action. If he moves, kill it.
Okay. What else do we investigate in this room? Oh, sorry.
Is anything in here a mimic?
But where do you look first?
As the DM, you legally have to tell us.
It's entrapment if I don't tell you there's a mimic in here.
Yeah.
I cast Produce Flame and just walk around the room with that in my hand, putting it close to every object.
Do we know what the homeowner looks like?
You do not know, or actually you saw a self-portrait in Grump's art room. This is not him.
Okay, cool. That was my next question.
Yeah.
Do we know who this
and
is?
as you threateningly hold a flame to all of the paper in this room, this is a research study room, bedroom of whoever this person is, you feel all the paper shiver, but just because it's paper and it's wizard paper and research, but there's no mimics in here.
Okay. All right, boys. No mimics.
That's good.
Although, is there a rug in here? The rug might attack.
If there is, it's hidden underneath this guy's paper.
And the one that's around TK's neck.
It's still strangling him, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to.
He's just giving me a hug, guys.
Poor
Just
guy
so
doesn't
friendly.
know you need to be kept... Poor guy thinks you need to be kept warm.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to look around for any useful papers. And why the fuck did this guy kill himself?
Yeah, do you want to investigate the room first or investigate this guy first?
I want to investigate the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever's investigating the guy, you all can if you want. Make investigation checks.
+5 to my investigation.
That's a 5.
17.
Okay.
11.
All right, Carolina. You can tell that this guy is still warm. The blood around him is cold, so it's been like your guess. I don't know, based on you've killed a lot of people. This guy's only been dead for like an hour. You guys also only entered this place like an hour ago.
Did we kill this guy?
I mean, this is the first you've entered this room.
I mean, us being here.
But he has the knife, a stack of note cards. He has a couple of magic items on him. There's probably a couple of books like in his bed sheets.
What do the notes say?
Picking up the notes that are on the like key ring that he has, you see flips of what you can assume is the first one is pre-made notes in several languages. I'm not allowed to speak. The arcane requires discipline, therefore a year of silence is required training. You see a card that says yes, a card that says no, a card that says maybe, a card that says my name is Fallon of House Bainray. I am Archmage Grump Bainray's apprentice and distant cousin. You see another note card that says I don't know. Another says let me write it down. He's not here. Can I take a message? Welcome in. He's waiting for you. Thank you, please. And a couple of other vague answers to things he might have while being not able to talk.
Well, it's Bainray's cousin.
And apprentice.
And apprentice.
And
he's dead. What a family.
He's drowned.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else useful around this fuckery?
Around the room?
Around him.
The man. Around him. Make another perception or investigation check to his general area instead of just him.
Natural 20 on a perception.
Yeah, you can see, as you step back from him, you see the tiniest little glitter. He has an active enchantment on him. Which is odd, because most enchantments specifically say they end when you die.
Yeah. Cole, you're the magic one.
Yep.
He's got an enchantment on him. What is it?
Well, you see, it's actually pretty interesting. I get on my eco wand, I poke at the body.
Let me look up something really quick.
Yep.
So I thought I had this memorized, but there is one detail that I do not remember. It's not loading.
Press the DM 3 times, hell yeah.
Nah, don't worry about that. Shh. You didn't see anything.
I mean, yeah.
I'd say, how hard do you stab?
Not enough to, like, go through him, but definitely enough that, like, you feel like, ouch. More than just, like, a little poke.
You cut him just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens? Though maybe Carolina, with your nat 20 continuing, you know that something happened. It's that did do something. You guys could make Arcana checks to try and, I'd say Arcana or History.
Arcana. 16.
Okay.
That's a minor +2, so it does not matter, but that's a 14 for either.
Okay.
I think we lost TK.
Oh. Are you squinting at it at all? Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. What is the check I'm having to make?
Either Arcana. Yeah.
Arcana?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a solid 17.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. 17, you realize maybe just the data you've downloaded, or you like killing things and you want to make sure that they're dead. This guy has Feign Death cast on himself. He's playing dead, magically.
This bitch.
I'm gonna walk up and point my rifle straight at him, and I'm gonna go, so are we going to kill him?
What do you mean? He's dead, right?
No, he's not.
Oh. Well, if he's not, we may as well.
There's a small gasp beneath you as this guy ends the spell and looks up at you in terror, and then
my ready action with my echo.
He did come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to stop your echo in time, or are you going to let it stab this guy?
I can. Well, he's laying prone, so this is an attack at advantage.
Uh-huh.
And then I would have to make a reaction to see if I can stop it.
Yeah.
Or anybody else could make a reaction check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for killing this guy.
I think you can willingly cancel a held action. I think.
You can.
Okay.
You can't or can?
Can. Yes.
Okay, I will cancel the action since we are aware that he's about to sit up.
Yeah. Your echo pulls back to swing, and this guy makes another quiet gasp of horror and terror.
And then I dismiss the echo.
Okay. Yeah, he lays frozen in bed, covered in fake blood that you realize is now like diluted ketchup or something. And just looks between all of you of, what happens now? Doesn't say that. But...
I know you took a vow of not speaking, but you should really speak.
Or, just help us find our stuff and we'll leave. That works too.
A shaking, trembling, hesitant hand reaches out for his note cards. He's silently asking for permission to pick up his note cards.
You can get it, but if you do anything magical, we'll stab you many, many, many times.
He nods in understanding, barely able to nod without hitting his head on TK's gun barrel, and picks it up and says, and flips to the card. As you said that you already knew that he took a vow of silence, but he shows you that he is not here, and then welcome in, he's waiting for you, but then he motions no of that's not quite true.
Okay.
So can't get us our stuff.
He looks like he wants to get up out of bed.
Let him up, TK.
I'll let him up. I haven't taken my gun off him, though.
Yeah. Pressed to his head the whole time he stands.
Mm-hmm. Once he stands up, I resummon the echo to finish its movement.
Oh, to stab his bed?
Yeah.
Oh god. You hear this guy almost screamed, which would have broken his vow, but he's made it this far. You don't know how long into his year of vow of silence, but he motions to the door, trembling, grabs a piece of paper, and writes on the paper, "Sorry for playing dead. I was instructed to. Please enter at your leisure. No harm will come to you," in his office. And then he snaps his fingers and unlocks the door, and it opens, and he welcomes you, or beckons you inside.
It's weird, I don't really trust you.
You first.
He happily walks into the office, which is bigger than the rest of the rooms in this tower, but that's okay. And you are immediately greeted. This is the final floor. At last, we're done with this fucking tower.
Why is that thing?
If it's the final floor, should we wait till next session? Because it's also almost 10 o'clock, and I gotta.
Yeah, we have 7
This will be over soon.
Okay.
I will be done exactly at 9, unless you
Why
have
is
to go.
that thing moving?
They have animated miniatures on Roll20 now. But you see a programmed illusion in this office, and it is Gromp Bainray from his self-portraits, but it's you can see through it almost like your echo, and it's, "I pray Loth forgives my heresy, but there is a woman in my home whose welcome has long since passed. decades long since past. She brings nothing but chaos and trouble and always has. If you need to destroy my home to evict that woman from it and clean the infestation of shape-changing rats that she drags in chains behind her, then by all means do so. It was I who wished to give you the keys to the Penray Castle, but I needed to have Jarlaxle send you to wreck my tower for plausible deniability as to how these items left my care. His payment is the items, save the spider mask, which you will need, and your payment is all the rest of the items. Please leave my assistant alive, he has nothing to do with it. And he gives a bow. May Vreron watch over you, may Loth forgive all of us, and good luck. Take care, I must away to my alibi. And a whip of smoke and he disappears. And the shivering assistant is at the door.
He's gonna
Behind you.
turn his head back the rest of the 180 degrees and go, So we aren't killing him.
No.
Guess not.
The assistant points to himself, or then where the programmed
Both.
illusion was.
Both. We're not killing either right now.
Palpable relief.
I said right now.
Slightly less relief. And shows you the objects. The objects that Jarlaxle wanted are in the main desk in here. The figures I have on the map are just random art objects.
Nice.
And so it's the moon dagger, the book with tongues, the deck of cards in a red velvet bag, and a spiderweb mask. Additionally, there is potions of angelic slumber, which you have never seen before, but if you have played Baldur's Gate, you know that they are invaluable. There are several keys. There are several scrolls of the spell Knock. There are what the shivering assistant can tell you if you let him write it down. It's anti-charms to the spell Arcane Lock, and then 3 vials of blood on necklaces. The blood is magically preserved and will get you through locks where only certain people can enter. These are all of the things to where there will just be combat in the Baneray dungeon. There will be no more puzzles. Because you did all the puzzles here.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
And it's just murder. This quest is almost over.
Hey,
But you
murder,
should be
murder.
able to...
Whole
You
lot of
should
red
be
rum.
able... Whole lot of what?
Red rum.
Red rum. Yeah.
Murder.
It's essentially going to be killing until we... until the end of the quest, which is soon.
Can't kill no more.
Yes, but potions of angelic slumber, I don't know if you want to take them now or how hurt you or spent you guys are, but it's the effects of a long rest in you have to be unconscious for 12 seconds. So those of you who were injured, you have the option to no longer be injured. But yeah, it's you have potions of long rest whenever you want to take them, immediately or later, and then everything you will need to get into the dungeon without being detected. Though once you are in the dungeon, you will likely be detected there.
Enter the dungeon.
Grab everything.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we can go back down and get those cards.
Including this piece of art.
And we can go back down and get the cards.
Including the piece of art, you grab one of the marble statues or whatever.
And the cards.
Yeah, you can have a statue of a naked man. Yeah.
I'm throwing it at the first thing I see.
You mean you're just gonna pick it up and throw it across the room?
No, in the dungeon. The first thing that comes in.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure. It's like 50 pounds of rock.
I cast Crush.
I cast Throw a Rock at You. The catapult is a real spell. But thank you for going through my puzzle crucible. I hope it wasn't too dragged out. Okay, thank you.
Oh, it was fun.
Cool.
I like the 20 questions.
Thank you.
I did it. Yeah, I did like that.
That I'm out, y'all. But yeah, I pay this rock.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
I'm also going to leave. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Guten Tag.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian. Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.